40 years ago, disabled people in Saskatoon had relatively few options. A group of parents started a residence, Kinsman Manor, to provide care for people with disabilities. But interesting activities for their children were still lacking. That's why they started Cosmo Industries, an activity center that aims to improve the quality of life for people with disabilities. 40 years later, it's still going strong.
Okay, see ya. My role at Cosmo now is much more limited. I'm the father of one of the people that have been here for over 25 years, but I was one of the founding group for Cosmopolitan Industries. Our son was born with a very severe handicap, not able to use his hands or his arms, and not able to speak and not able to chew. So that gives you kind of a broad situation of the level of disability, but has an incredible smile, and that's his communication. With a disability like that, living at home forever is very, very challenging, very, very difficult to achieve. And yet the alternatives were not within the city at all. The need was to develop some kind of a facility that didn't exist because of the level of disabilities of the people it was going to serve. It was important to have a zero rejection policy so that no one was left out, so that the admissions committee would introduce people and recommend for admission people like Doug, who could have an experience here. Well, he's had an experience here now for 25 years plus. So what would it be like for our family without Cosmo? It wouldn't be good, okay? So this and others like them have been an amazing facility for their willingness to deal with all levels of people with affection and with purpose, and trying to find what fits to give them some feeling of accomplishment.
All nice people, very nice people, very nice people, very nice people work here. It's fun, and have fun working here with him. With him.
I come to work happy, and I sometimes, when I'm not sure what to do, I wait for what to do for the day.
What do you do here?
Everything.
What are some of the jobs you do here?
At the end of the day, I sometimes help cafeteria clean up just before home time, and I also work in community work groups. I help out other people if they are sick or at a funeral, etc.
We do a lot of labeling. Compiling, collating. So there are deadlines for all of this work that's being done. But we always make sure that when we take a job, we know that we can make the deadline so that people we never try to force people into meeting a deadline. This is our beverage disposal area. Our local brewery, Great Western, only allows the best product to go out to their customers. So they give us beer that will not be able to go out because it might become stale dated. So this whole area is such so that the participants are able to take the beverages, empty the cans, and then we will put the cans back in recycling. Gives them a sense of purpose. They're great at it, and they love being in here and doing this. Not just looking at yield, how much you have, you look at what quality it is, what grade it is. The wonderful thing that our participants are able to do is to be able to have the highest quality paper all put together into one bale that would be number 8 paper, they call it. It gets the highest rate.
I'm doing paper filming. Today, people they get happy and enjoy for a happy Friday. They have payday.
It's just like taking up paper trucks, confidential stuff, and picking up paper. It's pretty fun working here. Yeah, we're a hard worker. Yeah.
Our Joanne has been coming here now for 25 years or 26 years. Loves her work. Her job is to tear up telephone books. She only has the use of one arm, but in her mind, she's the best person at tearing up telephone books in the whole world. And maybe if you and I and everybody else felt that we were the best at what we did, we'd have a pretty happy life. And that's what Cosmo Industries is all about. It's about quality of life. We have 400 of the most disadvantaged people, but I think 400 are the happiest people in all of Saskatoon. And the key to Cosmo is that everybody has a useful purpose, that they're just not here staring at the walls. We attempt really hard to keep everybody involved in worthwhile things, that providing a worthwhile effort, that's got something to do with how you feel about yourself, you know.
So here we are on our 40th anniversary. It's hard to believe it's 40 years. Here at Cosmo we say opportunity lives here, but it's because of you. It's because of the community that opportunity lives here. We're also inviting everybody down for September the 9th. One of our executive directors in the past called us the Miracle on 34th Street. So we thought we would appropriate that. We're going to call it the Miracle on 34th Street Festival. It's right out front. There's going to be bands. There's going to be entertainment. We want everybody to come down and party, because 40 years is something to celebrate.